Very good morning, friends. I am Suresh Vishwakarma, going to represent you the mathematics of class 10, and today we are going to see the introduction of chapter 5, which is arithmetic progression, and it is always read in the short form AP. Right, children? So, where the AP is written, so you have to understand this is arithmetic progression. Right, children? So, now in this chapter, we shall discuss few important parts. Before that, as we have discussed, the last chapter was the quadratic equation, and now we are going to discuss this arithmetic progression. They both are the different thing. So there is no any of the relation between the quadratic equation and arithmetic progression. Right, children? So today we are going to see the introduction of this chapter. In this introduction, students, you must have observed that there in our practical life there are so many things that they are having few different and any of the sequence pattern in the objects. For examples, first is given that petals of sunflower. So in the sunflower you have seen few certain patterns. According to that patterns, the flower is made. Next is given the holes of the honeycomb. In that also you will see the pattern. The grains of a maize cob. There is also a pattern when you see the maize. And that pattern, you can understand that what will be the next term there. Then spiral on a pineapple. As pineapple you had seen. And the spiral of those pineapples are also in a sequence. And afterwards the pine cone is given. So these objects, not only these objects, there are so many objects in our practical life. You had seen that they are having a different sequence. According to that sequence, we have to understand which sequence is the arithmetic progression. Right? There are so many types of sequence, there are so many types of progression. But in that progression, we have to first understand which progression is arithmetic progression. That is our required chapter. Right? So, first of all, we will introduce that how many types of progressions are there. Out of those progressions, we have to study which one is the arithmetic progression. Then we will study about the arithmetic progression and all about its terms also. Okay? अभी तक हम लोगों ने अपने प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ से रिलेटेड कुछ पैटर्न्स को देखे. सो इन दोज पैटर्न्स, जो हमारे पैटर्न्स होते हैं, वो एक सर्टेन सीक्वेंस के अकॉर्डिंग प्रोसीड करते हैं. So now here the focus thing is हमारे नंबर्स में वो सर्टेन पैटर्न्स इस तरह ऑब्जर्व होते हैं. So for understanding those certain progression or certain patterns, consider the following list of numbers. हम कुछ numbers का स्टडी करते हैं. So first numbers are given as your counting number 1, 2, 3, 4. In these numbers, that every number is plus 1 to its preceding term. हर एक next number में क्या किया गया? 1 ऐड किया गया. So as 1 is added to its preceding term, so we will get the next term. Suppose after 1, when you add 1, so 1 plus 1 is 2, we will get the next number. So हमने preceding term में 1 में क्या किया? 1 ऐड किया. Suppose this is the preceding term 2, इसमें हमने क्या ऐड किया? Plus 1 किया. So we will get the 3. For how to get when you add 1 in its preceding term, right? So this is after adding it, means each and every term you can get by plus 1 in its preceding term, right children? So we will get a pattern, a certain pattern, right? That is adding plus 1 in each of the terms, so you can get it's a next term. See the example number of second. In the second, your numbers are 100, 70, 40, 10, etc. So you will observe that every term comes from its preceding term, but when you subtract 30 to its term, 100 minus 30, you will get 70, 70 minus 30, you will get 40, and 40 minus 10, you will get 10. So similarly, you can get its next term also. Like in first example, if you want to find out its so many terms, like next term what will be? 4 plus 1, and 4 plus 1 is 5. So these numbers are having a certain patterns they are following. In this, as the difference of 30 is there, so what will be the next term? When you subtract 30 from the 10, that will be the minus 20, right? See the next term, that is third part. In this it is given minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, etc. etc. Let us understand the pattern what is there in this example. So this minus 2 came from minus 3, but when you add plus 1 in this, so every term came by adding plus 1 to its preceding term. Minus 3 plus 1, you will get minus 2. Minus 2 plus 1, you will get minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1, you will get 0. So इसी के अकॉर्डिंग आप इसका नेक्स्ट टर्म भी फाइंड कर सकते हो, एज दे आर फॉलोइंग अ सर्टेन सीक्वेंस पैटर्न। उस सर्टेन पैटर्न्स के अकॉर्डिंग हम फॉलो करेंगे। सो इसका नेक्स्ट टर्म ही नहीं, कोई भी टर्म, इफ इट इज आस्किंग दैट फाइंड फिफ्थ टर्म, फाइंड एट्थ टर्म, फाइंड nth टर्म, so easily we can find it by the following this certain rule. See the fourth example. इस एग्जाम्पल में देखेंगे बच्चों that every term is 3 3 3 3 3 etc. So is it also following a certain pattern? So यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन ये राइज होता है कि सभी नंबर्स तो क्या है, सेम है, लेकिन they are following a certain rules. Each and every term comes from its preceding term by adding or subtracting 0. Suppose we are taking the example of adding 0. So 3 plus 3 is equals to 3. Again, this term we are going to find out. So 3 plus 0 equals to 3. Next, 3 plus 0 is equals to 3. तो हम क्या किए, ये भी जो सीक्वेंस है, ये भी जो सीरीज है, ये भी जो प्रोग्रेशन है, एक सर्टेन रूल्स को फॉलो करता है। सो सिमिलरली यू कैन सबट्रैक्ट 0 आल्सो। आप इस पैटर्न में 0 माइनस भी करोगे तो भी आपको नेक्स्ट टर्म मिलता रहेगा। तो सिमिलरली यू कैन फाइंड इट्स नेक्स्ट टर्म विल बी 3। Either you can add 0 or you can subtract 0. Both the rules it is following. So this is, see the next example, minus 1, minus 1.5, minus 2, minus 2.5, etc. The patterns are given. Let us observe these patterns and understand what is happening in this series and how to find its next term. Just see the first term is minus 1 and second term is minus 1.5. So is this minus 1.5 or 1? Which one is greater? That 1 is greater. Minus 1 is greater in comparison to minus 1.5. So when you observe this minus 1.5 and minus 2, so minus 1.5 is greater than minus 2. बच्चों, the number, वो नंबर जो जितनी बड़ी होती है, अगर उसको माइनस दिखा रहा है तो that number will be that much less than the preceding number. So इसमें patterns क्या follow हो रहा है? When you subtract 0.5 in this, so you will get the next number. When you subtract 0.5 in this number, you will get the next number. When you subtract 0.5 in this, you will get the next number. So, can you tell me the next number after minus 2.5? That will be minus 3. When you add 0, when you subtract minus 0.5. Similarly, अभी इन सभी पैटर्न्स को देखते हुए सर्च पैटर्न्स, तो जो पैटर्न्स कई टाइप से होते हैं, बट दीज पैटर्न्स दे आर फॉलोइंग द सर्टेन रूल्स बाय एडिंग फिक्स्ड नंबर और बाय सब्ट्रैक्टिंग फिक्स्ड नंबर. Such patterns are called arithmetic pattern, or you can say arithmetic progression, or you can say arithmetic sequence. Right student? I think अभी numbers के विषय में आपको arithmetic progression का थोड़ा कुछ नॉलेज करना होगा. एक बार हम फिर इसको रिवाइज करते हैं और समझते हैं कहीं कोई डिफिकल्टी ना आए. हमने क्या बताया आपको? पहले हम काउंटिंग नंबर से ही स्टार्ट करते हैं. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So इसमें each term came from its preceding term by adding 1. So इसका ये term इसमें 1 से ऐड करने पर ही मिला. This term came for adding 1 to its preceding term. Similarly, that each and every example is following either adding or subtracting it. A fixed number, so it means every example is following a certain rule in this term. That's why such type of patterns is called arithmetic progression. Right students? If any problem, let us discuss. So I think आपको भी arithmetic progression में एक थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्शन तो मिला होगा. हमने अभी आपसे क्या डिस्कस किया? हमने ये डिस्कस किया कि पैटर्न्स तो कई टाइप के होते हैं, लेकिन स्पेशली हम अपने चैप्टर के अकॉर्डिंग अरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन के पैटर्न्स को समझने जा रहे हैं. तो अरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन का पैटर्न अभी आपको समझ में आया होगा. इस पैटर्न में क्या होता है? You will get the next number by adding or subtracting a fixed number to its preceding term. Such patterns is called arithmetic progression. Okay friends, after understanding the patterns of these numbers, we came on few results, and those results are each of the number in the list is called its terms. So this you just keep it in mind that every number in this list is called term. Okay. Now the next point that we have observed, an arithmetic progression is a list of number in which each term is obtained by adding or subtracting a fixed number to the preceding term except its first term. Means such patterns are called arithmetic progression. And why? Because every next number came from adding or subtracting a fixed number. At the end it is given except the first number. Means first number it is not following. If it is first number, so there is not a zeroth number. Always it is started with the first. Keep it in mind. So ये first term is not following this rule. That's why it is written except the first term. Next observation is the fixed number is called the common difference. Fixed number means the fixed number by which its certain pattern is following. Suppose this series we have taken और ये सीरीज इसका नेक्स्ट टर्म कब मिल रहा है जब आप 1 ऐड कर रहे हो इसके प्रीसीडिंग टर्म में, like 2 came from 1 plus 1, 3 came from 2 plus 1, this term came from 3 plus 1, next term is 4 plus 1, etc. Means this plus 1 is called the common difference of this. और ये common difference it can be positive, negative or zero. ये positive भी हो सकता है, means इस सीरीज में प्लस common difference भी हो सकता है, minus common difference can be also, and it can be zero also. Zero का example आपके सामने दिया है, because every term is the same number, and if every term is the same number, it means इसमें क्या ऐड या सब्ट्रैक्ट किया गया? Zero ऐड सब्ट्रैक्ट किया गया, so it can be that fixed number can be zero also. Okay बच्चों? Okay friends, so after getting the meaning of those certain patterns, we gain few results. After those points of that result, we have taken, let us denote the first term of an AP, means arithmetic progression by A1. First term is A1, second term is A2, third term is by A3, etc. and nth term is by AN. Nth term, this general term, any of the term can be. It can be A1, it can be first term, it can be second term, it can be third term. And the common differences, small d, then our arithmetic progression becomes A1, A2, A3, etc. up to AN. Right? So here A1 is the first term. A1 is the first term, which can be written as, suppose first term is A. A2 is the second term, and this can be written as A plus common difference B. As you have read that, it is the second next term came from adding or subtracting the common difference. So third term is A3, which can be written as A plus D plus D, it means A plus 2D. Next term, fourth, which can be A plus 3D, etc. etc. If you will observe that, and if you are writing its general term AN, so AN can be written as A plus n minus 1 into D. Why A plus n minus 1 into D? If first term is denoted by A, second term will be A plus D. This D can be positive, it can be negative, or it can be zero also, as you have read in this common difference. So third term is, you see, second term is 1D is added, in third term 2D is added, in fourth term 3 is added. It means the term which you are going to find in this one less common difference in the value. So its general term AN can be written as A plus n minus 1 into D. This it was A4. So A4 is A plus 4 minus 1 into D. 4 minus 1 into D. A3 was A plus 3 minus 1 into D. Similarly, AN is A plus n minus 1 into D is given. Right children? Chalo. As you got the its general term, इसका जनरल टर्म आपको मिल गया. So these are the terms where A1 is the called first term, which is represented by A. D is called its common difference, and A is called its general term. And the formula of finding its general term, AN is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D, which is it's the basic formula. With the help of this formula, we can find any of the term of given this series arithmetic progression. Friends, as we have read the introduction of the arithmetic progression, few examples we have explained, its terms, basic terms we had explained. So the children, I think you all have read, it can be in ascending order or it can be in descending order. So here we are going to study the types of arithmetic progression, in which the first we have to read finite arithmetic progression and second we will read infinite arithmetic progression. Right children? So first of all you have to see what are the finite and what are the infinite. First let us understand the meaning of the finite terms. Finite means that limited, it is countable, जिसको हम count कर सकते हैं, that is finite. And infinite means it is unlimited, means we cannot count it, हम उसको count नहीं कर सकते. So that is the meaning of infinite. So same is the meaning of there here also. As finite arithmetic progression, in this an arithmetic progression, if there are a finite number of terms, it means in that series, in that sequence, in that progression there are finite terms, number of terms are finite, that is countable. Finite terms is called a finite arithmetic progression. These arithmetic progressions has a last term, as you have read, it is a finite arithmetic progression, so it means there must be a last term, so it can be countable how many terms are there. So there is countable number of terms, that's it is called finite arithmetic progression. For example, this first example is given 147, 148, 149, etc. up to 157. So this is called the last term. It is called the first term. This is first term denoted by small a. This is last term denoted by L. And the common difference, the difference between the second term and the first term, or third term between second term, this is called the common difference. So the common difference of this series is plus 1, because every term came when you add plus 1 to its previous term, right? Second example is 50, 100, 150, etc. 500. So this is also the finite term. Why? Because the last term is given in this. So its last term is 500, which is represented by small l. First term is 50, that is represented by A. And the common difference is 100 minus 50, which is 50. 150 minus 100, which is also 50. That's why it is called the common difference. So I think you all have get the concept of finite arithmetic progression. Right? Let us see the second type of arithmetic progression, which is infinite arithmetic progression. In this, an infinite and AP and arithmetic progression, if there are an infinite number of terms, means the number of terms are infinite. If the number of terms are infinite, so we cannot count how many numbers are there. So that progression is called infinite arithmetic progression. For example, in this it is given, it has no last term because there is no end of this progression. So 6, 9, 12, 15, etc. no end of this series. So it has first term, it has second term, third term, etc. and you can find its common difference. But the last term is not given in this infinite progression, arithmetic progression. Second example is 6, 3, 0, minus 3, etc. It is also an example of an infinite arithmetic progression. So right children, I think you all have well aware right now what are the arithmetic progression and what are the finite arithmetic progression and what are infinite arithmetic progression, right? Okay friends, so let us see the example number 1. In this example it is given that for an AP, this is 3 by 2, 1 upon 2, minus 1 upon 2, minus 3 upon 2, etc. These are the arithmetic progression given, and question is asking write its first term small a, and the common difference small d. These we have to find it. So as you see in this arithmetic progression, its first term is given in the solution of it. Its first term is given, which is a, and this a is called the first term, and the first term is given in this 3 upon 2. This is the first term. Second term is given. Second term is 1 upon 2. This is the first term. Its second term is 1 upon 2. Third term is represented by a3, which is minus 1 upon 2. And fourth term is given. Fourth term is minus 3 upon 2. So these are the terms given. Accordingly, the question is asking find the common difference d. So the common difference, to find the common difference d, as we have read, this common difference can be obtained by second term minus first term, or it can be obtained by third term minus second term, or it can be obtained by fourth term minus third term. And the value of this will be same, constant it should be. So let us find it. So the common difference a2 minus a1, and the value of a2 is 1 upon 2 minus a1 is 3 by 2. So when you simplify it, as denominator is same, you will get 1 minus 3, that is minus 2 upon 2, which is equals to minus 1. If you want to check your answer, you can find a3 minus a2 also, you can find a4 minus a3 also. That the same answer will be minus 1, which is the common difference of this. If you are finding it a3 minus a2, a3 is minus 1 upon 2 minus a2 is 1 upon 2. As denominators are same, you will get minus 1, that is equals to minus 2 upon 2, which is minus 1. So similarly, you can get a3 minus a4 minus a3, that will be also minus 1. So what you got, the children? Its first term is 3 upon 2, which is the value of small a, and the common difference is minus 1. Right, children? Okay, children, let us see the example number 2. In this, the question is given, which of the following list of numbers forms an AP? First of all, we have to decide that which series are arithmetic progression, and if they form an AP, if they are arithmetic progression, then write the next two terms. फिर हमें उसके दो next term लिखने, like in this there are 4 terms. So if it is an AP, अगर ये AP होता है, पहले तो हम decide करेंगे कि हमें the given series, the given progression is arithmetic progression. After deciding it, we have to find the last two terms also. Okay. So for deciding that this series is arithmetic series, arithmetic progression, so first of all in this, it is given the first term is 4. Students, keep it in mind, this first term is also small a. Understood? So a1 is 4, a2 is 10, second term, a3 is third term, which is 16, and a4, which is 22. There are 4 terms given in this. Okay. So as we know that common difference should be the same. So to find the value of common difference, you know that the common difference has many formula. Suppose if you are starting the first 2 terms, how to find the common difference? Second term minus first term. Okay friends, so the first term is 4, second term is 10, third term is 16, fourth term is 22 is given in this series. So first of all we are going to decide that is this the arithmetic progression or not. So to find the common difference is the term only to decide this series is a arithmetic progression. Understood? So as you know that common difference, the formula is, it can be written as a2 minus a1, or it is also written as a3 minus a2. Means you have to subtract the term preceding of it, like a2 minus a1, second term minus first term, or you can find a3 minus a2, third term minus second term, or a4 minus a3, like this also you can find. If these values are coming same, then this series is arithmetic progression, otherwise it is not. So let us find a2 minus a1. The value of a2 is 10 minus a1 is 4, which is equals to 6. Means the common difference came plus 6. So it means when you solve these two also, it can be plus 6 if it is an arithmetic progression then. Okay, so the second one a3 is 16 minus a2 is 10. So 16 minus 10 is also 6. In these two cases common difference plus 6 came. Find the next a4 is 22 minus a3 is 16, that you will get again 6. It means the common difference are same plus 6, therefore this series, the given series is arithmetic progression. So it is decided that therefore the given series is an arithmetic progression, right? So the question is given if they form an AP. So they form an AP. Why? Because their common difference are same. Then write next two terms. So as E4 is 22. So the next two term is E5. It can be written as E4 plus the common difference D, which is equals to 22 plus 6, that is 28. Right? So next term of this is 28. And the next other term E6 it is asking, that is E5 plus common difference D, that is equals to E5 is 28 plus 6 again, that is equals to 34. Therefore its other next term is 34. Right children? If you are facing any problem to find this, you can ask the question, right?